Air traffic controllers, they had a pretty hard year. Faced a lot of challenges trying to provide reliable service with growing demand and constraints. While grid operators, or RTOs, they're facing a lot of the same pressures. They're kind of swimming upstream right now, trying to battle a couple different battles in front of them. Number one, deliver reliability despite intermittent renewables taking over. Number two, keep affordability for customers. And lastly, number three, meet the beast ahead, which is AI. Yes, AI and data centers behind them are a beast. There's no question about it. We have 220 gigawatts of new load coming online, and that's 25% of current peak demand. So this is good for energy, right? More demand. Well, we just heard it debated over the last couple talks. And truth is, consumers are feeling it. So 39 states saw customer bill increases to their electricity bills, driven by grid upgrades, supply chain cost increases, and competition. So we cannot continue this sustainably. So what do? Well, you shall not pass! We cap the market, moratoriums in place, stop this beast. Well, spoiler alert, for those who haven't seen this scene, the Balrog of AI will drag us down with them. And the truth is, capping the market really isn't sustainable. By doing so, we're not incentivizing investment for new projects, and if we can't harness this financial opportunity, we may not get the grid upgrades that we need. So how do we kind of channel this? Well, good news is, everybody on this screen agrees about one thing. The guys along the bottom should be paying for their upgrades and the necessary upgrades to get their load online. So how do we do it? Well, there's a couple paths that we lay out, but good news is these guys can also pay for these things. So number one, bring your own power, and that's great. That's what we want. Number two, provide backup, or we'll curtail you during times of high demand. And number three, join a matchmaking process like the PJM Reliability Backstop Procurement Program and find generation for your load. So I'm going to focus on the left side of the screen here, the BIOP, which has a lot of backup with, or overlap with backup. We at Switch need more than power, though. We need new, clean energy. So Beyonce, bring your own new, clean energy. This is what we need to be encouraging the data centers for. Turns out they're cheap and easier to deploy than gas-based generation. So how do we harness this? Good news is these type of microgrid projects are already underway, bringing distributed energy resources with their load. This is going to help provide the reliability that we need. So I want to focus on the risks and challenges for both the load and the generation side of these projects. Whoa. What happened there? Load, 100% pure, high-quality, mission-critical power. These things got to stay up all the time. And truth is, intermittency of renewables does present challenges, but the ability to respond quicker to outages, being an inverter-based resource, does present opportunities. So you need power, and a lot of it. Well, that's good. I can bring you more assets. And if you're mission-critical, you should be a pretty stable load to manage, right? Right? Anakin, speak up. We need transparency here. Come on. No, it turns out data centers are an extremely chaotic load. Imagine cycling a high-power light switch multiple times per second. This power flickering puts a lot of strain on the grid, and often they can't or won't share this kind of data with us. So how are we going to manage this chaos? Well, it turns out they're bringing a mix of assets. Reliability and diversity of those assets is kind of the model they're pitching, but what about times of intermittent generation? They're all holding out for small modular reactors. I am too. But how are they getting by now? Bridging power. So bridging power is on-site generation, such as gas turbines or battery storage, used to power facilities before grid connections are available or to help manage power capacity gaps. It's kind of a half-assed answer. So how do we make sure batteries win out over gas in this battle? Trouble is we have an AC-based electrical system with inertia on the grid. Turns out inverter-based resources just inject current while listening to the grid. This is what we call grid following, and we typically have to pair it with spinning hardware in order to get the inertia we need. But battery energy storage systems, or BESS, are showing up super strongly in grid forming technology. It's not perfect yet, but we're seeing a lot of great assets that they're bringing to the table. And this can almost copy and paste the grid's inertia with software. So they are our bridge to Beyonce, our Destiny's Child. We can't let bridging power be our bridge to terabithia. If we don't think about how to scale this now, people are going to get hurt, and we're going to do more harm than good. Inverter-based resources are developing very quickly, and batteries are ready to deploy. So we need to encourage data centers to bring their own power and embrace these assets. We're clearly in the era of energy right now. We have developers, technology providers, and off-takers all eager to fuel this reform. We just got to come together, be transparent, and build the thing. So who's working on this? Well, me and my team at Mortensen are truly in the trenches with this work. We just acquired a software controls provider to help navigate this convergence of energy and technology. So we're really hoping that we can harness this load growth opportunity in front of us and deliver the grid reform that we need. Thank you.